Good evening. Today I'll be talking about the UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer's first speech as Prime Minister, 5th July 2014. Keir Starmer gave this speech as Prime Minister on the steps of Downing Street. Good afternoon. I have just returned from Buckingham Palace, where I accepted an invitation from His Majesty the King to form the next government of this great nation. I want to thank the outgoing Prime Minister Rishi Sunak. His first achievement as the first British Asian Prime Minister of our country. The extra effort that will have required should not be underestimated by anyone. And we pay tribute to that today. And also we recognize the dedication and hard work he brought to this leadership. But now our country has voted decisively for change, for national renewal, and a return of political, social, and public service. When the gaps between the sacrifice are made by the people and the service they receive from the politicians grows this big, it leads to the weariness in the hearts of the nation, are draining away of the hope, the spirit, the belief in a better future, that we need to move forward together. Now this wound, this lack of lust, and the lack of trust can only be healed by actions, not words. I know that, but we can make a start today with a simple acknowledgement that public service is a privilege and that the government should treat everyone and every single person in this country with respect. If you voted for Labour Party yesterday, we will carry the responsibility of your trust as we rebuild our country. But whether you reported and you voted Labour or not, in fact, especially if you did not, I say to you directly, my government will serve you. Politics can be a force for good. We'll show that. And that is how we'll govern. Country first, party second. Yet, if I'm honest, service is merely a precondition for hope. And it's surely clear to everyone that our country needs a bigger reset, a rediscovery of who we are. Because no matter how fierce the storm of history, one of the great strengths of this nation has always become our ability to navigate our way through the calmer water. And yet this depends upon politics, particularly for those who stand by stability and moderation, as I do, recognizing when we must change course. For too long now, we've turned a blind eye as millions slide into greater insecurity. Nurses, builders, drivers, carers, people doing the right thing, working harder than ever, recognized at moments like this before. Yet as soon as the cameras stop rolling, their lives are ignored. I want to say very clearly to those people, not this time. Changing a country is not like flicking a switch. The world is a more volatile place. This will take a while, but have no doubt that the work of change begins immediately. Have no doubt that we will rebuild Britain with the wealth created in every community, our NHS back to its feet, facing the future, secure borders, safer streets, everyone treated with dignity and respect at their work, the opportunity of a cleaner British war, cutting your energy bills for good, and brick by brick, we will rebuild the infrastructure of opportunity. The world-class schools and colleges, the affordable homes that I know, and the ingredients of hope for working people, the insecurity that working-class families like mine could build this life around. Because if I asked you now whether you believe in the Britain would be better for your children, I knew too many of you would say no, and so many governments will fight every day until you believe again. From now on, you have a government unburdened by doctrine, guided only by determination to serve your interest, to defy quietly those who have written off our country off. You have given us a clear mandate, and we'll use it to deliver change, to restore service and respect politics, end an era of noisy performance, tread more lightly on our lives, and unite our country. Four nations standing together again, facing down, and as we have often in our past, the challenges of an insecure world, committed to a calm and patient rebuilding. So, with respect and humility, I invite you all to join this government of service in the mission of national renewal. Our work is urgent, and we begin it today. Thank you and good night.